And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Harden doing it all. He already has 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Johnson, a wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And no doubt in my mind, the overriding factor in that game was their huge edge on the backboard.
Yeah, the level of energy they had, guys, in the win wasn't matched by their opponents. And that rebounding difference, I think, was indicative of that.
Here's Cole, covered by Brewer. The 3 from Johnson, and the basket good. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Houston on top, up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Watson, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you with.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Smith, he's in at the point. Trevor Ariza out there with Beasley. Then there's Etuan Moore, and it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Gordon. Beasley with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Houston. Looking a whole new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Anderson. Pondexter comes in for Tyreek Evans. Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 5th on the list, James Harden.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And that one misses. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Smith left side. Harden the pass to Capella. The shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Johnson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Man, let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. Coming off a terrific season. 5th in scoring, 9th in assists, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Great game tonight for Johnson. 9 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
That one drops. He ties it up. 1:05 left in the first half. The drive by Smith. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The Pelicans have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Cole. 50 seconds left now here in the second. Johnson against Harden. Second chance shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure that. We're going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. On the night, free throw numbers for him, 9 attempts, made 7.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Harden hits them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Cole dishes to Cunningham. He used that pick to perfection. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The drive by Smith. In the corner, it's Brewer. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Booker's got his first 2 points of the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Rockets lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we...
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. An exceptional... Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Trevor Booker comes in for Michael Beasley. Ejuan Moore is checked in for James Harden. And Smith subbed in for Patrick Beverley. New Orleans also making some changes. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Anderson. Tyler Johnson comes in for Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Tyreke Evans. Davis is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Norris Cole. And it's Johnson in at the 2. He's off on the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Brewer's checked in.
What's the call?
He doesn't get the second one. Pelicans trail by 5. Evans kicks to Cole. Here's Johnson, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 12 in the game.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
That's good. And it's now only a 1-point Houston lead.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the... bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
Davis sets a screen. Johnson in the corner for the lead. Evans, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Evans has got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
So for the Pelicans, Anderson comes in for Dante Cunningham. And it's Pondexter in for Tyreke Evans. And that one misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Passes it to Capella. 1:02 left in the third. Smith the pass to Capella. Here's Brewer. The good-looking shot from the wing. Brewer's got 6. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Smith outside, poked away. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brewer. And the Pelicans also making a change. Gordon's checked in. Here's Anderson. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Moore dishes to Booker. Capella kicks to Smith. And some nice passing there by Houston. And it's Capella missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Cole. Misses. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into Houston with a big group substitution here. Booker, he's checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Morris checked in for James Harden. And Smith subbed in for Patrick Beverly. New Orleans also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Gordon. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday. Smith, he's in at point guard. Beasley out there with Booker. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
Here's Cole. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for them, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations, Anthony. You're so composed.
The 2K Sports postgame show.